Hello, it's Mike.
And I'm Omega, but you knew that, you know.
We saw Blue Jasmine.
And this is probably the only vlog in our community that you're going to see about it, because probably no one else is going to go see it. So, what did you think?
I rather liked it.
I'm split. Now, this was written and directed by Woody Allen, but even if I didn't know that, the first scene would have told me that.
It really, you can just look, if you look at it.
It just hit every one of his points. And the thing is that all the actors and actresses did a really good job, because every line of dialogue came across as incredibly awkward. It was an incredibly awkward script, acted incredibly awkwardly, which is exactly what you expect from Woody Allen. And
I could actually feel like I was understanding what they were going through.
It was very, like, squirm-worthy. Like, all of those situations you would find yourself in. I'll give you a little bit of the background. It's Cate Blanchett stars as a woman who, she met Hal, her husband, who's played excellently and very two-dimensionally by Alec Baldwin. New York City romance. He was already very wealthy, and they got married. He swept her off her feet. Turns out he was an incredible financial con man, had affairs up and down the mountain, and he killed himself in prison. And the movie starts when she is going to San Francisco to live with her sister.
And
it's awkward.
Now, especially once her sister's boyfriend enters the mix.
Yeah, her sister is dating a guy named Chili, who, complete with his Ed Hardy shirt. He's a jerk, but he's a kind of lovable jerk. He's the kind of guy you knew a guy like this in high school. You'd say, yeah, he's an asshole, but he's honest about the fact that he's an asshole, so you really can't fault him. Her sister's a little bit, I don't want to say lower class, but she's working class. And
well, it's obvious that she wasn't making as much money as Jasmine was.
Yeah. And Jasmine, it just, as a main character, it's so hard to like her. I couldn't empathize with her. If I empathized with anybody, it was with Ginger, her sister. I really wanted to see her with a really great guy, and, well, Chili is and isn't, depending on your outlook on them, but it was very well done, because it was so awkward. Like, I can't stop saying that enough. Like, everyone was uncomfortable in their own skin, and there was a point where I actually felt my hand moving forward as if to nudge the mouse to see how, so on Windows, movie player and on VLC player, it'll show how much longer there is to go in the movie, and I was like, I don't know if I can take much more of this. But that's a sign that it was very classically Woody Allen, and very well acted, because, yeah. So, spoilers, she ends up on a park bench talking to herself.
The movie has a rather not so...
Yeah, it's
not so happy ending, but...
It's very pessimistic. It is very pessimistic.
You can hope for the best for her, but at this point in her life, she's like...
You know she's not going to make it. Well, I think the thing was that what you were expecting, if this hadn't have been a Woody Allen movie, was you were expecting that she would come to San Francisco, she would have to learn, do a menial job. She's a secretary for a dentist.
And that does not go well either.
Yeah, well, that actually is not her fault, because the dentist
not her fault, but
does sexually harass her, but...
It's still, that's another thing that just...
It's just... You were expecting, she'll learn the value of $1, and she'll learn how not to be phony, and she'll forget everything that happened, and she'll reconcile with her adult, now adult stepson, but none of that ever contrives to happen. Like, you think it's about to. You think, the sister's about to find a really great guy who's better than Chili and treats her better, and she's all set up to marry this guy, and then it all falls apart.
Especially when that sister finds that better person, finds out he's not that better person either.
Yeah, because he has a wife. And so, at the end of the day, it was called a comedy. At least that's what my phone said.
I had it read as it's more of a dramatic story with the occasional joke thrown in.
Well, that's kind of how Woody Allen... Well, no. Some of his... Sleeper was pretty funny. But
It's depressing.
Yeah. Like, I'd say go see it because
it's worth seeing, but
it's,
my God, it is not happy.
Yeah. I mean, you have some of the tropes that I dislike. A lot of movies where, oh, we're a guy and a girl, and we've only been hanging out for an afternoon, but I'ma kiss you, 'cause straight people don't be that way. I actually, straight people. Although there was one scene where they had this little, like, oval coffee table with foldy up parts that we used to have when I was little. We got it at Pier 1. So, yeah, everyone did a really good job. I kind of never want to see Cate Blanchett act again because I disliked her character so much. Which means she's a good actress, I guess.
So, good movie with reservations.
Yeah, like, get something really good at the concession. Like, maybe, like, the little chocolate-covered gummy bears they have, or just something. Because you'll need it. You'll need it. And that's what I have to say about Blue Jasmine. Anything to add? That's our executive opinion, so there you go.
Bye-bye.